Welcome in. We're doing another day, another stat pad game. Been having fun with this. Thought I might put out a little bit shorter video. Who knows, this may not even be shorter because I'm probably going to end up trying to do Immaculate Grid and the Wordle again because I think it's fun and we're in NFL dead season. Expect a mock draft next video, hopefully with brother if he can join. Some NFL news that's happened. Jalen Waddle was traded to the Denver Broncos with a fourth round pick for the Broncos' first, third, and fourth round pick this season. I think it's a good move for both teams. The only problem is I think it's a little expensive for Jalen Waddle, but getting 3 years of Jalen Waddle versus 4 to 5 years of a player of an unknown first round draft pick for the Broncos who need to win and want to win now. I think it's a good move for both teams. I think it's fairly reasonable for both teams. Getting right into it, today's category for StatPad game is yards per game in receiving. First one, NFC player from 2015 to 2025. That is a top 10 draft pick. Then it is a Cardinals player from 1980 to 2025. Then it is just any NFL player from 1980 to 2025 out of Georgia. That one's going to be tough. Probably George Pickens is going to be my option from this year. Browns player from 1980 to 2025. I think I know who that's going to be. The problem is picking it. And then 2019 NFC player, that's a tight end. That one will be fun too. So we'll get right into this starting from 2015 to 2025. Top 10 NFL draft picks. I'm thinking of guys like Marvin Harrison Jr. I don't think JSN was a top 10 pick. I'm thinking guys potentially like Drake London. I don't think Olave was a first or a top 10 pick. I know he's a first round pick. Tet McMillan, I think, was a top 10 pick. Malik Neighbors is a good option. Potentially CeeDee Lamb. So we have tons of options. Let's start going through this. I'm thinking this year Drake London in yards. It's yards per game, so it's not total. But I'm thinking Drake London from this year. 76.6, 62nd percent. Okay, well, it's all Julio Jones and Mike Evans. I did not realize Julio Jones was. Oh, yeah, I didn't realize he was a top 10 pick. Darn. Dummies. Yeah, he was balling. Oh, man. A spiral ball knowledge -0 right now. All right. I'm thinking DeAndre Hopkins. I'm thinking Larry Fitzgerald. I doubt Marvin Harrison. Michael Wilson had an insane year this year, but I doubt he will work. Trey McBride is a good option. I'm thinking that's about it. Larry Fitz was a big reception guy. I don't know if he was a huge, you know, yards per game. Trey McBride is definitely up there, and so is DeAndre Hopkins. I think I might do DeAndre Hopkins. See, he started with the Texans. Started with the Texans, then went to the Cardinals, then Tennessee, then to the Ravens. So I'm thinking his 2018 season. Oh, he started with the Cardinals. Oh, yes, he started with the Cardinals. Or no, he didn't. 2019, 2020. Wow, was it really 2020? There we go, 2020. Oh, Anquan Bolden. I don't know who David Boston is or who Rob Moore is. And wow, Larry Fitzgerald's up there. I did not realize he was that big of a yards per game guy. I thought he was more of a, sure-handed. That's what everyone says. He had more tackles than he did drops, but not bad. 80, 92nd percentile for DeAndre Hopkins. Not bad. This year's George Pickens has to be the option. I think, I mean, he was insane this year. AJ Green went to Georgia. I did not even know that. Wow. Okay. Well, George Pickens, it was a top four option or top five option at number four. And it wasn't far off from being three. It was, zero point 0.3 yards per game. This one is, I believe, either Josh Gordon or Amari Cooper. I'm going to go Josh Gordon. The question is, which year was his banger year? So 2012 was his rookie year. I think it was 2013 season. Yes, there we go. Bang, 2013. To think that that man was boozing, and still balling out like this, 117 yards per game. Man, he could have been something. It really is crazy to think how good he could have been long career, but instead he was just. But all right, 2019 NFC tight end. 2019 potentially Jimmy Graham. What tight ends were balling in 2019? Yes, he was. Ooh, 2019 Kittle could be a good option. Let's see, 49ers Kittle, Seahawks Jimmy Graham, 2019. I think that would have been one of his Seahawk years. Then we got, like, I don't think Martellus Bennett's in here. I don't think there was a Packers guy in 2019 that was really balling like that. Vikings, TJ Hawkinson comes to mind. That was his rookie year, so maybe not. His rookie year with Detroit. Saints haven't had a good tight end since Graham. Falcons didn't have a very good tight end in 2019. Panthers, Greg Olson, was he? He was getting up there. I don't know. I don't think that would have been a year for him, a Greg Olson year. Um, Bucks have not been a tight end team in the last few years. Schultz, that could have been a big year when he was with the Cowboys. Giants didn't have a good tight end. Eagles, that could, Dallas Goedert maybe. Could be a Dallas Goedert year. What about Zach Ertz? Zach Ertz 2019, right around Super Bowl. I think this is going to be Zach Ertz. I don't think Washington was balling like that. And Trey McBride was not in the NFL yet. So yeah, I think this is a Zach Ertz Eagles year. We're going to go with Zach Ertz 2019. Bang, 61. Oh, George Kittle. I knew. Austin Hooper with Atlanta. I didn't realize he was balling like that. Evan Ingram. Okay, so Giants. I forgot Evan Ingram played for the Giants. And then New Orleans, Jaron Cook. I, I said these teams didn't have good tight ends, and then three of the five teams that had them. Maybe I was. I don't remember some of these guys being that good, but I do remember Zach Ertz balling with the Eagles that year, and George Kittle. Was another guy I said. So a little bit better ball knowledge today than last time we showed out. The Drake London one really hurt, not going Julio Jones, but better than 68.5% of people had an average of 85.5 yards per game. Not bad. All right. NFL Immaculate Grid. This one's going to be tough. 50 plus sack career. We're going to go with Suggs. Believe it or not, I'm pretty sure Terrell Suggs played for Too Tall Jones. Bang, 5%. Let's go with Jared Allen. Oh, 38. Okay. Nick Bosa is like the only one that's coming to mind. Has Chase Young had 50 sacks in his career? Yeah, let's try Chase Young. He's been in the league for 5 years. Has he had 10 plus sacks? No. No, Chase Young is not it. Bosa. Maybe Eric Armstead? Yeah, he's definitely. No. Oh, I could have swore Eric Armstead had 50 plus sacks by now. Javon Hargrave. We're just going to go with Nick Bosa so we get an answer. But I'm going to come back. There's someone there that's going to be, obvious. Um, Patriots, 49ers. We got guys like Jimmy Garoppolo. We got Ravens, 49ers. Deion Sanders. Cordero Patterson. Bang. Vikings, Ravens. This one's a tough one. I don't think. Ah, Cooper Rush. Oh, 17? Come on, there's no way. Cowboys, Patriots. We're just gonna go with Jimmy Garoppolo. I can't think of anyone else. That's such a mid-ass guess. I sometimes have some crazy pulls and I'm just struggling right now. Maybe the more I do this, you guys will bully me into being better. The more I do it. Gilmore played for both of them too. Bang. All right. 9%. I don't have a Viking Raven off the top of my head. Let's see some of these guys that I should have known. Let's see the Vikings Ravens that I should have known. Randall Cunningham. Oh, Dalvin Cook. Oh, that's right. He played one game for the Baltimore Ravens. I do remember that when they signed him. It made 0 sense to me. Ah, Latavius Murray's a good one. That's one I should remember. Same with Mike Wallace. I believe Mike Wallace also played for the Patriots, if I'm not wrong. Last one here, we're gonna do NFL Weddle. We're gonna start with Colston Loveland. Man, get all these ads out of my face. All right. Colston Loveland, not in. Not a tight end, not in the NFC. Let's go with an AFC. Let's go with Geno Smith. Okay. This is not up to date because Geno Smith is with the Jets. Noted. AFC West, so it is an AFC, not a quarterback, shorter than 6'3", younger than 35. So maybe an AFC East running back. AFC East, maybe like a James Cook. Okay, 6'2". Has a number between 7 and 22, not in the AFC North. So we're thinking AFC South, not a running back. So we're looking at wide receivers. So AFC South wide receivers that are younger than 32 but older than 21, probably 22 or 23. Maybe like Josh Downs. He's 6'2". No, he is 5'9", and it's not AFC South. So AFC East, wide receiver, 6'2", younger than 24, older than 21, so 22 or 23, maybe been in the league a few years. Not Garrett Wilson. Maybe you can't do hurt players. No Garrett Wilson. Adonai Mitchell. Bang! Adonai Mitchell on the New York Jets. What do you know about that, huh? New York Jets, 6'2", 23 years old. Not bad for a guy who just gives opinions and doesn't know ball, but also knows ball, but not stats. So that's going to wrap it up for this video. It's going to be a short one today. Thanks for watching. For the people who do watch all the way through, I really appreciate it. This is, something that I just kind of enjoy doing, and if it ends up going somewhere and people enjoy watching, that's awesome. I appreciate it. If not, and I just do this for fun, that's fine too. I really appreciate you guys watching, but that's just the opinion of a ball knower. See you later.